Good morning, YouTube. Let's do a little run around here. Let's say hi to Mama Betta. Used to be the home of Papa Betta. Beta. You know how that goes. She's doing all right in there. I'm not sure what it is. 1.5 gallon or 2.5. I don't know. Started out a little funky today. Look at these guys. Looks like I've lost a few, but they're in there. My brine shrimp, they've gotten pretty big. I might add a small die out, but there's a bunch still in there. They're in there. My little makeshift brine hatchery for no reason. A goldfish bowl on the floor. So you know how I do. I just like tell a little story. So check it out. There's my baby Betta Fry. Too bad Papa's not with us no more. Went through that whole ick thing. There was no... These guys never got ick, so they just never been treated. I didn't get it in every tank, but I did get it in this tank. It's looking all cleared up. It's my 40 breeder. It's come a long way since I took out that old substrate, which I probably didn't need to do because now I got yo-yo loaches. They would have ate them scuds. That's alright, I got a different color, right? It was like black sand and other stuff. Now it's white sand and brown rock, I guess. There's my new yo-yo loaches. I got 4 of those. Unfortunately, they almost ate. I had them in the 10 gallon for a minute, and she was in there with them, and they tried to rip her eyeball out. So I'm scared to put my betas in there, so I'm not sure what to do with them at the moment. Yeah, it's probably not the healthiest tank, but you know, the ick's gone, so they swim up at the top a lot still. Probably need better air in there. I got that air and a big sponge over there and the hang on back. Those yo-yo loaches have been killing some of the mystery snails. I guess they go for the biggest ones first. I don't see them messing with the trumpets at all. I've seen them grabbing a couple ram horns. I got all these ram horn snails from my buddy. He gave me some plants, and now I got ram horn snails again. You know how those darn things spread once you get them. So I got 6 Julii Corydoras. They're real tiny. There's one big one in there. Now, I'll tell you about my trade. I traded off my albino Cory and my gold laser. A couple more fish and a bunch of moss and some rasboras, a whole bunch of blue dream shrimp for something pretty cool, which I'll try to show you in a little bit if I can get them to come out. They're not in this tank though. we'll get there. But yeah, these yo-yo loaches are pretty ornery. They can literally swim up to any fish in here and just mess with them at any point in time. But they're not too bad so far. We'll see. Some of them are bigger than others. But you see, they're not eating the shrimp. The shrimp are fine. There's tons of little shrimp in there. If they're eating them, I ain't noticing it. They're on the hunt right now. But there's my 40. Go over here. This is my red shrimp slash whatever cool color I like. Try to keep mostly red. Rasboras in there. Some pygmy cories. Oh, I did trade another pygmy cory off. It was worth the trade though. I got something pretty cool. I got a couple things actually. There's all different kinds of plants. That's a different plant. Different plants. The moss covers a lot of things, you know. There's a plant, different plant, different plant. There's even a little bit of jungle val sticking up back there, broken up. There's that plant. Those. This was my very first shrimp tank. It's a 10-gallon. Oh, got super glue all over my damn hands. I hate super glue. I'm trying to glue some stuff. My ick eggs. Anywho, that down here. Here's my other shrimp tank, my Blue Dream. I do have should be 2 chili rasboras, but I'm only seeing 1 at the moment. I might actually, nope, they're both there, right there. 2 chilies and the rest are just dwarf rasboras. I'm actually pretty low. I've been trading them off too much. I should probably make some more. But there's my new prize. And she has berries. Mexican dwarf crayfish. The bright orange kind. I got 2 of them actually. The other one's in a 10-gallon tank in the kitchen. She has berries, so I put her in here in hopes to get more. Now she's hiding. But yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. I at least wanna, if I get some, I'll give him some back. My buddy. I took out all the mystery snails but 1 because I noticed they're eating up my pilo moss. They don't eat the subwassertang, they only eat the moss. So I thought maybe if just 1 in there won't be too bad. Oh, also there's a bunch of moss gone out of here. And subwassertang, however you say that. It's not doing the best, but it's not bad. Also, this was all covered. I gave him a bunch of moss out of here. Like, he got a big, huge wad of it. So we'll jump over here to the goldfish tank. It's empty. Except for pest snails. Yep, I got him a new home. but he still lives in my home. This fish tank's going to go in the basement. My wife said I can't have that many. So, I got me a new 20-gallon tank from my buddy for this goldfish, so he didn't have to live in that 10-gallon no more. It's pretty much the same stuff in here. There's my little African dwarf frog. They like to stay separated. The other one's over here somewhere, so I assume it's not a male and a female. The other one's inside there. Some mystery snails. Oh, he's not in there. So there is an albino pleco in there, so he must be inside there with the frog. He's usually in here. Yeah. I put everything in here basically yesterday, except for him. And I just put him in there this morning. Yeah. 20 gallons actually way bigger than I thought it was, which is cool. It just goes in perfect out here. Now my daughter can actually look at her own fish anyway. I had a little scare of ick with him, but I'm hoping that's gone too. I put giant duckweed in a bunch of my tanks, and seems like I got ick out of half of that. I think it was on the plants or in the water or something. But yeah, so the goldfish is now much happier. He can swim. He'll probably get even bigger in here. So there's that. It's my my newest addition. Then we got neon tetras in here. More platies. Some mystery snails. Plants. It's always got a real bad glare out here. But the other Mexican dwarf crayfish is in here somewhere. I don't think we're gonna get lucky to be graced with his presence. There's a pleco in there. Yeah, he's not out. I don't see him anywhere. Sometimes they hide back there. It's such a bad glare, there's no way to block it. But it's a nice looking tank just sitting here. You just can't see it from the glare. Uh-oh. Anywho. Ooh. That was my big update. I beat the ick. I hope. Hopefully so. I got 2 Mexican dwarf crayfish orange. One's got berries. I got a new tank for the goldfish. Yeah. I got a bigger tank. Yeah. It's just got the same old junk in it, but it's better for the goldfish anyways. This little update on my yo-yo loaches. Killing snails. Not really. I'd say maybe when they get bigger. Because look, there's this snail there where Juliet corridoras. Yeah. It's just a little update. My baby betta fry are getting bigger. It's not as many as I did last time I did it. But the papa started eating them because I fed him too soon, I think. That one, that one was trying to trick me. Thought he was dead for a second. He was just being lazy. But that's all I got for you, YouTube. Yeah. 2 Mexican dwarf crayfish. That's going to be exciting if I can get those. Ooh, them are cool. They got little pinchers. They're not really that ferocious. But yeah. That's all I got for you, YouTube. Take care and peace.